What do you get when you combine sun, shallow soil, and Guam's dry season? Give up? You get the perfect recipe for a fruitful citrus season on island. Join me as I travel to the northern part of Guam and learn more about these sweet and tangy fruits that are sure to keep you cool. I'm Lieutenant Tim Gorman, and this is Dig It. Among the many fruits found on Guam, such as mango, coconuts, and star apples, citrus fruits are a variety favored among many, proving to be an ingredient in many local dishes such as kelguin, eggplant, and breadfruit and calamansi juice.
10 to 19 years old, I was very much familiar with the village of Yigo. And there's citrus fruit, all kinds of citrus trees. All over Yigo pretty much, really. After I left Guam and came back, a lot of the plants are pretty much gone. I was told that what happened is that there's a virus or a disease that is invading the citrus plant. We noticed that if they are in the jungle, they tend to survive better than if it's out in the open. The virus from the soil get into the trees, then start manufacturing and killing off the trees. And so that's why we lost a lot of our citrus plant.
Jesse Bamba, an extension associate with the University of Guam's Cooperative Extension Service, discussed some pests and a particular virus that devastates citrus plants.
They get hit by a few diseases, and the main one is it's called foot rot. Foot rot is a disease that attacks the trunk of the tree. Fungus is in the soil, it gets splashed onto the trunk of the tree. Eventually some of the tree will die and you'll see dead stems. The reason why that gets splashed up is people will come in here with a bush cutter or a lawnmower, and they'll hit the soil will get knocked up to the stem. It will cause an abrasion, and then all of a sudden that disease goes from the soil to the stem and then to the tree. It kills the stem, and there's an ooze that comes out. It's almost like a honey. What's happening there is the disease is attacking the vascular system of the plant, and it's slowly killing it. The disease I talked about, Phytophthora. The oranges, the mandarins, the tangerines, they're all susceptible to getting that Phytophthora. And that's what Mr. Perez talked about earlier. He used to see it when he was growing up. Now it's very rare that he sees it. In fact, Phytophthora disease is a very devastating disease. If you can't take care of it, eventually the tree will die. And that's why you see calamansi. Calamansi is actually, I'd say, tolerant of the disease. You still see it, but it doesn't die like the other citrus does. And that's why it's so abundant here on Guam.
Aside from Phytophthora, the citrus swallowtail butterfly also harms the trees as larvae thrive on the citrus leaves by chewing them until the trees are bare. Though trees may show signs of diseases or pests, Bamba said the immediate solution isn't always to simply cut the trees, but to salvage what you can in order to save the plant.
One of the things that I tell people to do is cut down the dead spot, clean it off, and then make sure that you have debris, that your weeds are not around it. Citrus is a very interesting family. It's made up of 1,000 plants, and there's a lot of hybridization where they cross-pollinate, and then there's some that are true to seed. You plant the seed and you get the fruit that you plant. This is probably one of the most grown fruit in the world, Over there, it is up there. Right here. Here. Let me see.
Is that a citrus fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Try it out. It's got a slight citrus taste.
With hundreds of citrus plants on island, with many in the northern village of Yigo, the mayor's office will kick off its first Yigo Citrus Festival.
Yigo is hosting the Citrus Festival because it is the time we celebrate the citrus fruit that has a deep and abundant history here in Yigo and has a strong connection with the Chamorro and the Filipino and other families here in Yigo and in the island. Citrus is very important because it's almost part of our diet, and it's one thing that you always see in any cultural ingredients as far as food is concerned. We have a very ambitious and diverse list of activities scheduled for all to enjoy in line with our Yigo Citrus Festival mission, which is to celebrate, educate, and cultivate the past, present, and future of the citrus here in Guam, and most especially starting in Yigo.
Matanani extends a warm welcome to the island community, including visiting guests, to take part in the 3-day event to learn more about citrus and the different ways to prepare the fruit for consumption.
June 3rd, 4th, and 5th will be the kickoff for the Yigo Citrus Festival, and this is the first time. I hope that they will take away how important citrus is to the Chamorro, the Filipino culture, and learn how healthy and useful it is. With this understanding, we hope we will gain their support for our Yigo Citrus Festival mission.
Thank you all for joining us. We're here next to some calamansi trees, drinking some nice cold calamansi juice. We hope that you join us at the Yigo Citrus Festival, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th at the Yigo Gym. Mayor, thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to spread the word about our Yigo Citrus Festival, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We want you to be there and help us celebrate the culture of, as far as the citrus, help us with the education and the cultivation of the citrus, the fruits here in Yigo and all over the island. And again, please don't forget to come and help us celebrate the Yigo Citrus Festival on June 3rd, 4th, and 5th at the gym, the Yigo Gym. Thank you.
Mr. Jesse, thanks for joining us today, as always.
Thank you.
Mr. Perez, any final words?
Right. Well, this is really great that we're out here and celebrating this, and like the mayor says, help us celebrate the fiesta.
So we'll see you at the Yigo Gym. In the meantime, please let us know, did you dig it? Did you taste it?